All because of a fight over a parking space, he smashed the other person's windshield. But he didn't know that the man in the car was someone he shouldn't have messed with. With 2 sharp gunshots, local gang boss Sonny personally took the man out. Then he walked up and fired a few more rounds. Afterward, he handed the weapon to one of his men to dispose of and quickly had the man in the car sent away. But when Sonny turned around, he saw a boy staring right at him. Clearly, the boy had just witnessed everything. For a moment, a dozen thoughts flashed through Sonny's mind. But in the end, he decided to let the boy go. The boy's father pulled him back inside the house. Soon after, the police came. There were many witnesses at the scene, but not one dared to identify the gang boss. His father didn't want his son involved, but the boy said he had seen everything. There was no way around it. His father had to take him downstairs. All the suspects stood in a row, waiting to be identified. When it came to Sonny, Jero hesitated. Sonny had always been his idol. After a long internal struggle, he finally didn't tell the truth. Sonny got away with it. In that moment, he remembered the boy. Jero was glad he wasn't a snitch, but his father said he was just helping a criminal. 9-year-old Jero couldn't understand that. He had thought he was doing the right thing, but now he felt he'd done wrong. His father told him, "There are many things you'll understand when you grow up." From then on, Sonny always greeted Jero. He even arranged a job for Jero's father, delivering paintings for $150 a week. It was Sonny's way of repaying the family, but his honest father refused. He felt his driver's job was enough, and he didn't want to get involved with those kinds of people. Jero, however, felt differently. Sonny called him to the bar. To close the distance, he had Jero sit next to him. Jero was upset because his favorite team had lost, but Sonny said something that instantly cheered Gerald up. He said, "Your favorite team makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. How much does your dad make?" Jero didn't know. Sonny continued, "If your dad needed money and you went to them, what do you think they'd say? They wouldn't care about you at all. So why do you care so much about them?" Jero seemed to understand. He didn't argue. Instead, he asked Sonny, was it really about the parking space that day? But Sonny's answer was the same as his father's.
When you get over this then.
From that day on, Jero didn't like that team as much. He started secretly going to Sonny's bar to work as a busboy for tips. One day, Sonny was having bad luck at the dice table and losing a lot of money. He asked Jero to roll for him. To everyone's surprise, Jero had a hot hand. He rolled correctly 11 times in a row and won Sonny a lot of money. Before leaving, Sonny gave him $100 as a reward, but Sonny thought Jero's name was too long. In the mob, everyone had a short nickname. So from that day on, Jero had his own nickname, C.
See?
That's right, see.
Then, Jero became Sonny's adopted son. The people around him started treating him differently. The usually grumpy vegetable seller suddenly became friendly, giving him things and asking Jero to put in a good word with Sonny. But when he got home, his parents were waiting for him. His father pulled out a stack of money and asked where it came from. When he found out his son was hanging around Sonny, Jero's father exploded. He dragged his son to the bar to confront Sonny and threw the money on the table, telling him to stay away from his son. But Sonny said, "I treat him like my own son. Would I hurt him?" His father replied, "I know you do whatever it takes, but you can't joke around with someone else's family."
This is my son, not yours.
What are you gonna do, fight?
You stay away from my son.
Get out of here before I give you a fucking slap.
You just stay away from my son.
It was the first confrontation between the two men, and also the last.